How's it going? I hope everybody's hanging in there and doing well. I just have a little random message for you today. I don't even know exactly how this video will go, but I just feel in his presence super strong out here where I am, and thought I'd, as Aaron say, just slap record and slam her down. So that's what I'm doing. We actually came to this beautiful place. This huge nature preserve state park. I just found myself a little, let me see if I can show you where I came up. I shouldn't, I'm off the path, of course, but and I'll attach some pictures and stuff. I don't know where the closest human is. If you look down there somewhere, you might see Aaron, I don't know. But anyway, it just got me thinking. We're just out here praying and spending time with him and each other and separately and all this stuff. And I just felt his presence really strongly. And so I guess, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm like really emotional. I get emotional out in his creation like this when you really stop from the chaos of life and really think about him and ponder the great and mighty things of him and really soak in his presence and slow down. It gets overwhelming, but anyway, we were walking on this trail. We're out here on the trail. And there's a sign that caught my eye, and I should have looked at it one more time to get the exact thing that it said. I'll post it on here. I'll cut it out. Maybe Aaron can help me cut it and edit it into a video what the sign actually said. But it was something to the effect of, there's only one way. The path is this way. Path this way, one way. So, of course, I started thinking about the narrow path that few find, that leads to life. And then started thanking him for, having mercy on me to be one of the ones that finds it. And all the times that I tried to walk off the path and he wouldn't let me. All the times the enemy tried to tell me I didn't deserve to be on the path, and I wholeheartedly at times believed him. Even struggle sometimes now with believing him that I don't deserve to be on that path. But praise him, I am. Because it's not about me, and it's not about you, and it's not about anything we've done. It's all about him and who he is and what he's done. But anyway, so stay on this path. This is basically the sign is stay on this path. It's the one way out of here. It's the one way home. It's the one way to the parking lot. It's the one way to the exit, which is all we want, is to go home and exit out of this earth and the end of our time here and our struggles here. But the path, as we're walking, it's rocky. Sometimes there's stones and tree roots popping out and uneven things and all kinds of stuff. So the path itself is a little rocky, just like our walk. It's rough. It's hard to navigate. Many opportunities to fall. Many opportunities to stumble if we're not watching and if we're not careful. So here I am, and I'm looking down at the path, and I'm like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. And then I look up and just take in the majesty and the breathtaking creation of what's around me. And it kind of hit me a little bit. It's like, I'm already on the path. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Jesus certainly didn't. In fact, he told us quite the opposite. He equipped us with his word and with each other and with his spirit, because it's going to be very difficult, this one path, this one-way path. So then the question becomes, do I focus on how hard the path is, or do I lift up my eyes and see how beautiful it is? And I just saw great symbolism out here in the difference of just because something's difficult doesn't mean it's not beautiful. And just because something tests and tries things in our lives that test and try our faith are difficult doesn't mean there's not beauty in it and around it. And that's where it goes back to rejoicing in our trials, right? I used to have this thing hanging in my office, and it said, when I was working, and it said, I'm convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And although it was like a more secular, looks good on an office wall hanging, when I think about the Lord and think about the choice he gives us in all circumstances, I can choose. I can't change the path. Sure, I can be more careful. I can mind my steps. I can slow down. But the path is rocky regardless, and it requires faith regardless. So do I focus on how awful and terrible this path is, and I could fall, and oh my gosh, this is stressful, or do I lift up and look at this? So in our life, I guess my point is, I just felt like he was kind of speaking to my heart. I understand that it's rocky, Christy. I understand the path is uncertain. I told you it would be. But I am all around you. My beauty surrounds you. My spirit surrounds you. My love surrounds you. And what are you going to focus on? What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to focus on the hard path? Or are you going to choose to lift up your eyes and focus on me? I'm so thankful to even be on the path. We were reading in the Discord passage in Romans, I think 9 maybe. The Lord will have mercy on whom he wants to have mercy, and he'll harden whom he wants to harden. And when I think about that he chose me so broken, so undeserving, to even put on this path, straight path, narrow path. I don't deserve it. I tried to walk off of it many times. He won't let our foot slip. By day and by night, he's with us, all around us. It's just, are we looking for him? What choice are we making? Are we choosing to have joy on the narrow path, even though it's rocky sometimes? Obstacles, bumps. Or do we just embrace it and have faith and lift our eyes? Maybe this doesn't make any sense, but I'm just really feeling lately like the choice he gives us. His peace is there for the taking. His joy is there for the taking. His comfort is there for the taking. Do we accept it? What do we look at? What do we focus on? This life is nothing but a complete faith journey, and it's not easy. But it's worth it, and it's beautiful. And so I don't know, I guess I'm going to buck up and dry these tears, and I'm going to choose to look up and find the beauty in this rough faith walk. And I'm going to choose to rejoice in my trials. I'm going to choose to sing praises in the valleys and in the mountaintops. And it's not going to be easy. The path is still rough. But I'm going to choose how I react to it. And I guess that's all. I hope it even makes sense. Maybe not. Maybe this will get posted. Maybe it won't. But I love you guys so much. And I just wanted to be a little real and open up. I don't know. Sometimes I get emotional. I cry at the zoo too. I'm like, look at his creation. How diverse it is. All these different animals and the way they survive and the ecosystems they live in. I'm like bawling, right? So you bring me out to something like this and I'm extra bawling. I love you guys. Talk soon, and thanks for everybody who's been helping me, supporting me, and all your kindness. I don't even want to get started on what the Lord has done to use you and your kindness to help me and the kids. So, no words for that. Love y'all so much. and I'll see you soon. Take care.